NAIDOC stands for National Aboriginal Islanders Day Observance Committee.
NAIDOC for me is just a week of celebration. Longest living culture in the world, 60,000 years. Proud Aboriginal Heritage Club. We're in the heart of Redfern, which is a massive Aboriginal population here. And it's a blackfella team. It's what you want to be a part of. It's the pinnacle rugby league for an Indigenous player to play at the Rabbitohs.
What NAIDOC means to me is the blood running through my veins. It means this to me. It means my culture. It's a day where different people from other types of clans and nationalities can come along on a journey to learn about our culture, get to know more, and for us Aboriginals to express our art, our ways, and our survival or how we lived and stuff like that.
For me personally, I think it's a great way to celebrate the good things that Aboriginal people are doing in our country and reflect and recognise the excellence of our Aboriginal people. So it's something that's very sincere and important for me.
Hi, my name is SHYLA, MUNDINE, and I'm a proud Bundjalung woman from Bahigal. NAIDOC means to me is when we all come together and celebrate Aboriginal culture, which includes non-Indigenous people.
Obviously for the club, we've got a lot of Indigenous players in the past, and we're connected to a lot of people in Redfern community and the Souths community, a lot of Indigenous people, so it means a lot to all of us celebrating.
What NAIDOC means to me is for all Australians and Torres Strait Islander people across Australia to come together to be proud of who we are and where we come from.
NAIDOC to me and my family is all of us connecting and representing our culture through activities and ceremonies. NAIDOC to me means the blood running through my veins. It gives me a chance to show off my culture and who I am.
I guess for us it's not really a week, it's a lifestyle and how we live. But I think for NAIDOC week is just about showing our culture and I guess how special it is, and a lot of it's about family and, like I said, connection with the land. And
NAIDOC to me is when we come together to celebrate our culture by doing dances, singing, and just connecting together for our people and for our culture.
Yeah, it means probably everything, I suppose. The week, it's a great opportunity for not only myself but my family and everyone like that to celebrate what a great culture we're a part of. But we sort of live it every day, so. I think the week's about people from outside backgrounds in terms of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people from outside of that embracing our culture, being a part of a special week in our lives, and really embracing the oldest living culture in the world. I think that's what NAIDOC week means to me, because I live it every day, and I suppose me and my family live it every day as well, so I think it's a great opportunity for people that are not Aboriginal and not Torres Strait Islanders to embrace what a beautiful culture we have.
This year's theme is Heal Country, Heal Our Nation.
When I hear Heal Country, is that wherever you are, wherever you live, work, you make sure you respect that community's past, present, their customs, their laws.
Heal Country calls on all of us to protect our land, our waterways, our sacred sites and cultural heritage across Australia.
Healing Country means to me just reconnecting with our land and its people and coming together for a brighter future.
You just got to respect where you are, and I think the best way to respect it is about learning about it, whether you're Indigenous or non-Indigenous.
Talk to local elders and understand that what Indigenous people did and how they connected to not only each other but to the land.
What this means to me and my family as we are saltwater Aboriginal people, we need to protect and preserve the land and sea. This is so important to us as we love to fish and dive for our food. And I'm grateful that I have traditional knowledge handed down to me from my family elders.
The country of Australia itself is very healing to the Indigenous people. Obviously a lot of people connect to the land. Their connection to country itself it really lifts their spirits, and they get that sense of healing from being where they're from, and breathing in the air and feeling the country, the soil on their feet.
Our country has a lot to do with our identity. Our country is something that is a part of our culture. We connect through, spiritually as well.
We have to look after our country. We have to connect to our country. In our culture, we connect with our country a lot and we relied off the land. So I think that we need to give back to the land by looking after it.
As Aboriginal people, this country is so important to us because we've survived on it for over 65,000 years. So, you see things that are happening in Australia at the moment. We're trying to change that, and we're trying to, heal a lot of the stuff that's going on in the past and the transgenerational trauma and stuff like that. So
it means to me that everyone heals together through all the trauma that's been happening in Australia.
In order to heal our future, I feel as though you have to heal yourself, and that's, with all the generational trauma that's happened in our lives. I feel as though it's a great opportunity for us to heal ourselves in order for us to heal the future.
Obviously, it's a historic ground in here, so there's a bit of history that's in this community, and obviously healing and getting everything that's going bad in this world, and obviously in this community, like the drugs and alcohol, and healing and coming back to who we are as human beings. I think it's a big part of moving forward.